crash out on them Talladega.
Ooh, it's your boy. Oh shit, oh no. My crash out button gone. It's all good. It's your boy Crash Out on Talladega. And this is actually season 1 of Late Night Talladeganightz and Chill. So this is a late night session, man. You know, every night I tend to, get on YouTube, get on, just check out stuff before I go to sleep, kind of wind down so y'all can, see what I like to watch and stuff before I go to sleep. We all probably might like the same thing. Before we get into that, let me make sure, you know what, I'll check on it later, man. But yeah, so this is actually Klay Thompson speaking on him leaving the Warriors and signing with the Mavs. So, we could see how this goes. We could, peep his, well, I'm an analytical person. I'm finna just analyze his body language, what he says. I'm gonna try and read between the lines, kind of decipher if he really feeling this decision with the Mavs or not. So I'm gonna quit talking. I'm finna go ahead and get on to it, man. Let's do it.
I mean, whether you play basketball or work in the corporate world or whatever industry, sometimes change just can spur greatness. And
there you go with that political shit, man. There you go with that political shit.
Can do wonders, and I'm very grateful for my time at Golden State, but I just felt like moving on could just re-energize me. And
Klay was with Golden State for damn near 10 years.
Do something special for the rest of my career. And Dallas was so attractive because of the young players they have, the style of play, the world.
Klay Thompson being with Dallas is a great fit. Only if Klay shooting is still on point. He don't even gotta do all the crazy shit he was doing his younger days. Cause Klay always been a conservative player. He wasn't really known for flashy dunks, crossing, and all that shit. He was just known for having a strap. And I'm talking about shot, not like no gun, not no dildo or anything. But yeah, so Klay being with Dallas is a good fit because Dallas needs a bailout guy. They need a third scorer. When Kyrie and Luka can't do it, they need motherfuckers like Klay Thompson. That's kind of how if you a perfect example is Boston when Jaylen Brown wasn't scoring and when Jason Tatum wasn't scoring, you had Derek White and you had Drew Holiday to bail them out. And that's exactly what Dallas was lacking. That's why the playoff performance was just so the NBA championship was just so lackluster because it's just they was clearly outmatched, clearly point blank period, man. We seen it from the first game, then the second game really confirmed it. But yeah, this is exactly what Dallas needs, man. Obviously, none of this shit is gonna matter until playoff season, playoff time come or whatever. So we'll see how this fit goes throughout the season, man. Hopefully, Klay stay with them as long as possible and shit. He might just retire a fucking a Dallas Maverick. But I don't want to see Klay get sent from team to team, being the team vet and not getting play time and just being on the bench, being moral support for these players. Now I don't want to see that for Klay Thompson. I want to see him actively play, man. I still believe in Klay Thompson. I mean, yeah, his last game was horrible, but you gotta think about it. Klay Thompson achievements overshadow everything, man. He was the first player to score damn near 40 points in the first half of a game. Come on, bro. He broke 3-point records and shit. Come on, bro. It wasn't just a splash, bro, man. Klay Thompson was his own person.
Class treatment these players get from this organization, and just a beautiful city who loves their hoops.
A beautiful city who loves their hoops.
When I was watching the playoffs and I'm watching the Mavs, make a run for the championship, I just saw myself fitting in really well with this team and the personnel, and They look like they have fun playing with each other, and they play for each other, and that was very attractive for me. And that's really all I needed to see, and there's mutual interest there, and that's why I'm here. Part two, at this point in my career, I mean, still can't leave me open, and I can guard, and I'm just excited. I still think I can do what I've been able to do, and it's just about being in the best shape I can possibly be. But I know I can help this team, whether it's the knowledge I've gained or big scoring nights. I just still know I can be a very, very good player in this league. Probably a little disappointed at first, but then as time goes on, you have a lot of time to reflect and you realize what you did. They can't take that away from you as far as the championships or, I mean, records are meant to be broken, but the impact you have on a community and all that, that will forever live. And sometimes, you know, breakups are necessary to do what's right. And I'm not the first athlete in the NBA to go through this. I did grow up in Portland, and I remember when Scottie Pippen came to the Blazers, that was like the biggest day of my life. And I'm not saying I'm Scottie, but they were right there against the Lakers, almost won a chip. So I take a lot of inspiration from past athletes and how their careers might have gone, you know, astray.
Low-key comparing yourself to Scottie Pippen is not a move, my nigga. That is not a good move. That is not a good comparison, bro. Klay Thompson is better than Scottie Pippen all the way around. Like, bro, your career is way different from Scottie Pippen's career. But yeah, I guess I get what you're saying, bro. I don't know.
When they either left the team or joined a new team, and some guys thrive, and I look forward to just kind of being rejuvenated here and playing a lot of good basketball left in the tank.
I don't, just like judging by his like body language and shit. Why are they wearing white? Why are they wearing solid colors? White, black. What the fuck? But I don't know, man. I feel like Klay is just like saying whatever, man. But I feel like he's not putting too much thought into his answers, cause like soon as he really started thinking about like the reality, as soon as reality kick in, I feel like he would have cried like right on the spot, man. Like I feel like he's in denial, man. I feel like he wanted to stay with Golden State, man, but Golden State just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like Golden State kind of like fucked him, man. But I feel like this is a flex for him because a championship contending team wants to like sign him. A championship contending team still believes in Klay Thompson. And I feel like, man, that's all. I feel like that's all he needs, man. No, I feel like I feel like this may be the biggest fumble the Warriors have like came across. Besides fumbling AE, the Warriors supposed to draft AE, but they said something about his attitude or whatever. And now look, man. Now look at AE.
Steph said this week that the thing he wanted for you more than anything was to see the joy back in your game. Had you lost some of the joy in the game?
There was times last year it was really tough. I mean, you know, everyone expects you to be that all-NBA player, and you know, sometimes it's hard to consistently do that. That's why there's only 15 slots on that team, and
acquired in 16 trade, first 16 trade in NBA history.
Just wanted again.
Who were the 16? What was the 16 trade? That's crazy. I'm finna see what all teams was involved in Klay Thompson's trade. Klay Thompson to Mavs and first ever NBA 16 sign and trade. Warriors get Buddy Hill. So this is what teams are receiving. Okay, wait, what? So in order for Klay Thompson to be with the Dallas Mavericks, the Mavericks, they got Klay Thompson and a 2025 second round pick. The Timberwolves got a 2031 second round pick swap, a 2025 second round pick in cash. The Warriors got Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield. The Nuggets got cash. The Hornets got Josh Green, Reggie Jackson, a 2029 second round pick, and a 2030 second round pick. And the 76ers got a second round pick. What the fuck? Hey, but Klay getting 50 mil for 3 years. That's what? That's like roughly what? 18? Roughly 18 mil a year? That's still sweet, bro. 18 mil a year, and you playing off the ball with really no expectations for real. You know what I'm saying? Besides, like, you know, at least scoring like at least 10 points or more. Because
Yeah, and
I don't think
gotta
Dallas
bring
expect him
great
to be.
value.
I don't think Dallas expects Klay Thompson to be the same star that he was when he was the Warrior. I feel like they're just gonna, you know, play him off the ball and just set him up for, you know, good shots.
It just gets me excited to go out there and even work out after this press conference and get shots up. And so, yeah, there was times last year was tough where it wasn't as joyful as it had been in the past. And
I think
it's
Klay
nice
Thompson's
to
just
kinda
happy
shed
to be
that and have a whole
still in
new
the
fresh
NBA.
start, whole new
I
group
don't
of
think he
guys
care
get
about
to
the team. I
know
think he just
and
want to be in the NBA.
co-workers. So a whole new city. It's really cool, and I'm gonna embrace the heck out of this opportunity. Kyrie and I are good friends. I mean, we came to the league together in 2011. We played on Team USA together twice. Obviously, we played against each other in the highest stages for many years, and I've always been a fan of Kai's game, and guarding him was hell, so it's nice to be on the other end of that for once and see other defenders get loose and get shook by him. That's going to be a good sight to see. And then part two, at this point in my career, I mean, still can't leave me open. And I can guard, and I'm just excited. I still think I can do what I've been able to do, and it's just about being in the best shape I can possibly be. But I know I can help this team, whether it's the knowledge I've gained or big scoring nights. I just still know I can be a very, very good player in this league. It's surreal, but I'm embracing it. The organization showed me so much love, and the fans, whether it's on the internet or in the street, are very grateful. And everyone I've met, there's just a great buzz around the city, especially.
All right, man. Let's cut it, man. I'm gonna give y'all my honest truth. Dallas not going back to the championship. That was a fluke. That was a fluke. First of all, that was a fluke. They wasn't supposed to get past the Clippers. They damn sure wasn't supposed to get past OKC. And they for sure wasn't supposed to get past the fucking Timberwolves just to fucking around and get spanked by the Celtics, dog. So, like, I don't see that happening again unless, like, they had the same scenario with injuries, like, you know, played in their favor. Because for the whole series, they had a healthy squad. Besides, you know, when Lively had to go out because of the head injury and stuff like that. But they had a pretty healthy squad. I honestly feel like the Timberwolves will actually go to the championship, like, for real. I just feel like Rudy Gobert gotta go, man. Either Rudy Gobert gotta go or this Cat need to be down there with Rudy Gobert more. You know what I mean? And they need to stop with that whole defensive player of the year shit, man. Rudy Gobert is not defensive player of the year. That's cap. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Rudy Gobert got exposed so many times, man. Shit, you could have gave that shit to Drew Holiday or fucking or AE, man. Shit, but I feel like Dallas is definitely gonna be a top 5 team in the West, point blank period, man. I feel like they're not gonna be the team that's gonna be struggling in the play-in and all that shit. I feel like they're gonna have a solid, like, playoff spot when playoff season come next year. Granted, if everyone stay healthy, the chemistry is still the same. So I really don't gotta watch too much more, man. That shit put me to sleep. But let's see what else we can get into.